What's up? All right, you guys, we are just leaving the eye exam. I did have to come in and my face is so dry. But I did have to come in this morning and get a new eye exam because it has been a while and I couldn't even tell you where I placed the old one at. And it was cool because it actually worked out better than going to LensCrafter, and it was cheaper. However, I did end up having to pay for another prescription for the glasses. There's a space over here for lease, but it don't even look like I would want to come over here. Anywho, I had to pay for $80, so in total I end up paying $180 for my prescription, even though they jacked up. Come on, I don't even know who you are, but come on, sirs. Easy and quick transportation or something. You passed up a whole side, child. Come over here this way. Anyway, I guess there was something else that I wanted to do, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that while I'm out. I don't know if I want to take. I gotta turn this AC off because it's kind of chilly. Anywho, so that's the update with the glasses. I am totally irritated when it comes to that, but it just made more sense for me just to go ahead and try to update my prescription, just get the prescription versus trying to be in fights with these people, because I will pull up on them. Like, I will be driving to the Meta headquarters at this point, because that's just pretty much how they did me. It's like, oh well, we got your money now, so and it's like, I don't play about two things, and my money is one of them, and heavy on my money. So it's just like, yeah, let me go ahead and just let me relax. It is what it is. I'll just take it as I messed up and I'll pay for it. Although I know I did not. I know for a fact that I verified that prescription, but it's okay, honey. I'm in the position to be able to do it. So it is what it is. Now, I do need to go. Oh, I gotta go to Lowe's. You know what I should have did? Because I need a new. Why? I'm gotta go past Walmart. So anyway, I need a water hose, like an expandable water hose, because I need to drain my water heater. Oh, who the fuck that is? You hear that? That sounds so raggedy. Georgia got that no-touch law thing, honey. So they will give your butt a ticket, and I can't afford to get no tickets. He lying. So, but I mean, they've always had I'm going to say hands-free, so it's the same thing as no touch, regardless to how you want to word it. Georgia's always had it, and as a commercial driver, it looks so much worse on my record than it will be on, Now, I would just take it and fight it, but it is what it is, so. But yeah, I got to replace my water heater either today or tomorrow. And so I got to go home and drain out the water, and I just don't want my water heater, or the water hose that I have in the inside, that's on the outside, coming in the inside, because it's been in dirt and all kind of stuff like that. I don't want to do that. So I'm gonna make sure everybody take a shower, because we won't have hot water for a day or so. Well, at least not in that aspect. We'll have water, we just won't have hot water. So if you need hot water, you gonna have to boil some water or use the little tea kettle for certain stuff. So I need them to get that on on down, and you know, at least for today, until what the pludge? They backing up for that. Like, sir, y'all doing way too much. Like, shit, you gotta wait 2 seconds. Stop playing it. They still letting people through. But some people just so impatient. And then, look, you done did all of that, and now we going. You was an idiot. I don't know why they don't cut the oh, they doing power lines. Ooh, bless your heart. I don't know why they do not build, or when you start having communities near the roads, like when it's heavy in traffic, why don't they just cut the trees back from the power lines and from the damn roadway, so when there is a situation and it's a heavy rain or it's bad rain and the trees fall, they're not falling over the damn street? Like, I just don't get that. Like, move the trees back. It will create less friction in the, you know, nobody cares if a tree fall in the back of the house as long as it ain't hit nothing. But when it starts falling on the front of roadways and things of that nature, that creates a problem. Like, it's not that important that we have trees right there, especially in Georgia. I think we got enough trees to where we would be okay if we wouldn't have no trees lined in the street. That's just my, you know, that's what I think, you know, but whatever. I ain't saying not to have them. I just think that they don't need to be that close to the street. Oh, y'all, I forgot, this is coming up. Happy Juneteenth, y'all. I know for me as a Coloradoan, we've always celebrated Juneteenth. I know this is something new for kind of the rest of the world, because I remember when I first moved to Georgia, they didn't even know what Juneteenth was. So in the last maybe, I would say 5 years or so, they've been celebrating Juneteenth. But me, from being from Colorado, we've always celebrated my whole entire life, and I'm damn near 50. So yeah, so happy Juneteenth, you guys. We're gonna go ahead and make a pit stop to Walmart. I think I need to, I'm pretty sure there's something else that I need to get out of Walmart besides that. I probably need to go home first so I can get a list together, so I don't have to come back twice. But since I'm already out, I'm also going ahead and get what I need, and then I can come back later, or I just order it and pick it up for tomorrow. We'll do that. That way, you know, I ain't buying no unnecessary shit, because I know for a fact I need the expandable water hose and what do you call them things? The little spout thing. I can't think of what it's called right now. I don't know who this is calling me. They gonna have to wait, because I'm over here in this area where it look like I'm about to, it's probably a scam, like it is. Goddamn scam likely. Child gone somewhere. Because that seemed to be who calls me the most, is the goddamn scam likely people. It's like, y'all go find something else to do, please and thank you. And I probably need to take her car and get an oil change. But I don't know if I'm gonna do that today. I might do that next week, because I don't really have, it don't take that long, because I used to take it to Take 5, and they do pretty good. They really do. When it comes to her, you know, the oil changers, they pretty cool. I wonder if the young lady that I have seen not the last time, but one of the last times I was there, if she went and got her CDL, because she did ask me about it, and I told her, you know, hey, it's always good to have, even if you don't use it right away, it's always good to have, because I mean, there's nothing like finding a CDL job when you have experience. Like, and I told her, you know, I recommended Prime to her, not as no long-term thing. Now, if she decides, if she went and she decided to stay and that made it a career out of crime, that's wonderful, big ups. But I think that it is what it's for. It's a training company. You get there, get your experience, learn what you need to learn, and then, move on. Move around. Find you something, that works with what your needs are, whatever needs they are. So if you got kids and you want to be local, find you a local job. If you want to do, X, Y, Z, you have the ability to do it. But, just get that year out if you can. Because I know they don't have a trainer. They have an issue with trainers or keeping trainers or whatever, because trainers want to be paid as well. And Prime has it where if you're a lease operator, the pay for the trainee comes out of the truck's revenue instead of Prime paying for it. They put everything on the driver, which I get it, and I think it should be a 50-50 split. I think Prime should pay half, and I think the driver should pay half, because at the end of the day, you want me to train them, but you want me to pay them too? Like, that's crazy. Like, what are y'all going to be responsible for at the end of the day? Because I know that the driver, not the driver, but the trainer gets paid based off of the complete revenues that everything that the trainee does, and it's technically a team truck. So if I was running, 2,000, 2,500 miles by myself, and the trainee is running 2,500, that's 5,000 miles, that a person is able to complete on their truck. So it, gives them a little bit more access to revenue than just a solo driver. So I get that, but still, like, you can train them at the pad then if that's the case. But you really do need, that overall experience. And then I know not all trainers, they want to do the job, but they are not equipped to do it at all. Like, they shouldn't be training a goldfish, let alone a person, because they just don't have the mental capacity to do it. So, yeah. But we're headed on to this Wally World, so I can pick up. Ooh, they got a lot of shit going on over here. Like, I don't know what it is today with all the road work, but this is the second road work area that I done been in today. Well, third, because when I was coming, but I don't have to go up that way, so it didn't affect me at all. But it's good that they do need to be over here fixing these streets, though, and they need to go on over there on 85 off of where 285 and 85 connect south. Y'all need to go ahead, or when you coming off of 285 to go on to 85 south, y'all need to go ahead and fix that, because that need to be fixed for real, because that shit raggedy as I don't know what. Of course, the cop will be at Dunkin' Donuts. Anyway, so we're pulling up to. Ooh, it's hot. I should have left that air on, but now with my shoulder, that air be causing issues with my shoulder. Like, I'll be hot as hell, but that once that air kick in and percolate and it hit that bone, it got about 5 minutes, and then I gotta turn this off. I gotta turn the air off. And so I try to use like a warm, cool, or like a cool air. But I am, getting to that age now where I am starting to get I'm at the age now where I'm starting to experience perimenopause. So I do have, moments of, hot flashes and things like that, especially night sweats, where I used to didn't get those. And here in the last year, I've been experiencing night sweats. Honey, my patience and my anxiety, these folk gonna make me have to. That's why. pull on next to you, Pumpkin. Just make sure your ass is parked straight, because it don't look like you are. I wanted to hit my flasher so bad, but I didn't. Hold on. All right, y'all. So we are here. I'm about to go ahead and run in here real quick and just grab that, and then we'll go from there. So I'll see y'all in a bit.